Hello, welcome back to my kitchen. So nice to have you with me today. Today's recipe is going to be Italian spaghetti pie. A little bit something different in using spaghetti, and so I'm excited about this, and I'm happy that you're here to join me in this. What we do is, well, first of all, I want to explain that this big pot back here has 6 ounces of spaghetti in it, and it's boiling away. So we want that to be finished by the time we get ready for our other steps. In the skillet, we have a pound of, I have ground chuck. Now, if you want to use, ground beef, that's fine. It's less expensive cut, but I think the ground chuck gives it a little better flavor. So I'm going with the pound of ground chuck. With this, I am going to add, as you can see, hopefully, this is very, very finely chopped onion, a half a cup. So we're going to add that to the mix. Then, to that, we're also going to add this green onion, a 1/4 cup of, not green onion, yes, green pepper, and it's a 1/4 cup of green pepper. So we're going to add that to the mix. So the goal now is to get everything all softened and cooked up really well. So, oops, that's what I'm going to do. So here's our meat, all chopped up. The onions, the green peppers, they're all done. And I got the meat to where it was real nice and crumbly because this is going to be a nice base to our pie. Now to this, we add these ingredients. We add salt and pepper, a half of teaspoon of pepper and 3/4 teaspoons of salt. So we put that in. This is garlic. This is garlic. Half a teaspoon of garlic. So we add that. Brain freeze. This is 1 teaspoon of oregano. And here we have sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. Okay, now we add 1 cup of diced tomatoes. I didn't get the regular plain tomatoes. I got with the little fiery flavoring to them. I think that'll kind of set this off a little bit. You do not want to drain them. You want the juices. And of course, 1 can of tomato paste. All of this goes right in the meat mixture. Alrighty, now we mix this all together, and then we set this aside, and then we're going to go to the next step. The spaghetti is all cooked now, and it's been drained, so you add this to a large bowl. To this, we add a stick of butter, 2 egg whites, beat them slightly, so it's going to hold everything together. And then we add 1/4 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. Now we press this into a pie plate. I have already prepared this pie plate, a deep dish preferably. This may not be deep enough, and I use Pam, and I just grease it a little bit. So now we're going to put this in here. And I'm going to press it down. The next step we want to do is we want to add a cup of low-fat cottage cheese. Put that on here. Spread it around. Now we want to top it with the beef mixture. Okay, now what we want to do with this is we want to bake this. We do not cover it. We leave it uncovered and we bake it about 20 minutes at 350 in the oven. So when this is done, we'll come back and I'll show you what else we do, because we still want to top it with mozzarella, cheese. You can put as much as you want on. This is a half a cup, but knowing my family, I will probably put a cup. But that'll be the topping of it, and then we'll put it back in the oven for 5 to 10 minutes to kind of melt the cheese into it, and then we let it set aside, and then we'll cut some wedges, and then I'll show you what that looks like. So stay with me. Our pie is now out of the oven and it is cooled. So we're going to slice into this big boy and we're going to see what we got. Oh, it smells so good. It really smells good. Look at that. How about that? Does that make your mouth water? You want some Italian spaghetti pie? Well, I tell you what, as always, we're going to put in the description the recipe. Try it. You'll like it.